Creeping on the corner with a 211 in my mind, persuaded by the devil, gripping on my black plastic knife, searching for a lick that I can hit with murder in my soul, swinging bending corners in the 67 Elko.
Chapter 958 tells that Momonosuke and the others were at the port of Tokage and found that there was no fleet of ships and also the samurai who were promised to gather to attack Onigashima. It is indeed sad that if one day before the preparation was very mature, reinforcements come and go, especially since Oden loyalists have been waiting for more than 20 years to take revenge. But on the promised day they must find a bitter truth. It is a very heavy burden to be shouldered by Kinemon and others. Seeing the revenge storyline in the Wano arc reminds me of a movie called 47 Ronin. 47 Ronin was lifted from the story of Japanese society. The story raised can also be said to be similar to Revenge and Loyalty. 47 Ronin recounts Kai Keanu Reeves and Oishi Hiroki Sanada leading the Ronin revenge to Kira for the death of Asano, a ruler in Aso who had to commit seppuku. Kira himself is a rival daimyo of Asano, and wishes to rule over Aso. Narrated in the film, Kira is assisted by a witch named Mizuki. Interestingly, the witch can change shape into a dragon. The film also tells about the lack of weapons, swords, which were later obtained from the Tengu forest. Getting new weapons, the Ronins also planned to attack Kira during the trip in the framework of the ritual for his marriage. But what is prostitute? It is a trap. Kai and Oishi and the Ronins survived the trap, then arranged a re-plan to infiltrate the castle on the eve of the celebration to commemorate Asano's death. This plan began by disguising themselves as a performing arts troupe who would perform at the castle. When Kira was enjoying the art performance, the Ronins were divided into groups and attacked the castle guards until finally the battle between Kira versus Oishi and the female wizard versus Kai. Familiar with the current story of Wano? It's not 100% the same, but at least it can be used as a reference for the Wano arc storyline this time. At the opening of chapter 958 the story is presented 25 years ago which kept asking questions, namely there was something Oden had to do alone. Oden refused Rayleigh, Shunk's and Buggy's help regarding the Kazuki and Wano clans. In this case, how was Wano's condition when Oden sailed with Whitebeard and then joined Roger? Who became the shogun? Then the border issue raised was the point of discussion in the Dream of 20 Years? Especially if related to the previous chapter, Sengoku told Akainu that Roger, Whitebeard and Shunk's were indebted to Oden. Of course, if this was all related there was something interesting if it was revealed. At the end of chapter 958 was also given a question that increasingly makes Nakama Blingsaten Kebingungan, what really happened? What happened last night at the port of Tokage, Udon region? Because it was described that there was a storm at the port of Tokage and several ships were scattered about. Interestingly, the Habu port of the Hakumai region actually has a party with the weather looking bright, and even one of the residents stated that later tonight could see the moon. Watch out for the Hmong tribe Sulong fashion. Although it is also explained that the weather in Wano varies greatly from one region to another. When referring to the Ronin 47 storyline, Oishi together with the Ronins slipped through a group of entertainers who would perform at the highlight of Asano's commemoration. Now in chapter 958 there is also a mountain, if you can say that, or an offering, whichever you choose, brought by Orochi from Habu port in the Hakumai region to Onigashima. If you trace the plot of the film 47 Ronin, then it could be a flower or the offering has been sabotaged by Luffy et al., similar to the wedding cake in the whole Cake Island arc. Is that possible? Yes, very possible. There's no law that can teleport. Is this also one of the plans of Orochi? Because he got a leak of a gathering place at the port of Tokage, or is this a plan in the plan made by Law for meeting a mysterious figure? Or is this a plan in an unplanned plan? Senchu Baka, we really like to act on our own? Luffy's last in the Curry area.